Hello, everyone. It's the guy in the basement. Did you miss me? I mean, I've been gone for a week. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I hope you did. But let's not concern myself with myself. I don't know if that made sense. Got a lot to talk about. Let's kick the show off right now. Thursday, as everybody knows, Donald Trump put his foot in his mouth, and I literally did. Made a kind of a stupid comment on live TV, and the press jumped all over it like white on rice. And I thought to myself, what the fuck is this guy saying? Excuse me. It's hard to say what Donald Trump is saying nowadays. I thought it was like, oh, just did Donald lose his mind or something? But apparently he didn't, because he backtracked on Friday and said, hey, it was just a joke, everybody. It was just a sarcastic joke. I wanted to see if the press was listening. Well, Donald, yes, they were listening. It was all over the internet on that Friday. It was all over the internet Friday, okay? It went all over it, baby. But Donald Trump repented and said it was a joke and said if the press was see if the press was awake. It's probably scared the hell out of a lot of people. But I'll tell you, the internet was buzzing about it. My next thing is I talked about this last week. And I'm going to talk about a couple things here. I talked about this last week. I'll get to that in a second. Donald Trump, as you know, is president of the United States. He's working with the governors of the governors around the country, and this is going to tie into a lot of things. The reason I bring this up is because I think this is kind of a sly move. I have to admit it. It is. Brad took the page right out of a professional wrestling book. How to get heat 101 and how to get the heat off of me 101. Donald Trump, as you know, last week there were some protests in Michigan, Colorado, California, which all have Democratic governors. And he was supporting and he went out and supported these guys, supported the Michigan protests, supported all the other protests that were going on. But yet he put out his this is after he put out his 3-step plan, okay? The 3-step plan is try to get the country motivated, try to get the country going again. But here's the thing, what he did, this is what the sly part thing he did, he said, I'm going to leave it up to the governors of each state. Basically, it was a good move, I have to admit it. Basically is whatever happens in those states, Donald Trump's not going to get heat for it. The governors are. He basically, if you think about it and analyze it, he just threw a bunch of governors under the bus. And yes, he did. It was a kink. It was a slide move, man. I'm not, and I have to admit it. And I'm not rude. Trump is not my favorite rock star, but that's a slide move. So, you know what? If the shit hits the fan, people are going to blame their governors. They're not going to blame Trump. They're going to blame their governors. So, and this, so that's how Donald he got some heat off of him, and that's what he did. That's what he did. So you won't get heat. Like I said, if shit hits the fan, the governors are going to get the heat. That's a slide move, man. But the protests are going on, and you know what? I understand where you guys are coming from. I understand what's going on. You want to work. You want to get out of the house. You want to see the restaurants open again. You want to see the barbershops open again. For God's sakes, you want to see the goddamn bars open again. But all in all, let's face the facts here, folks. All you protesters out there taking your life, you're just going out there and basically taking your lives in your own hands. Because it only takes one person to start this virus. Just one person. And you're out there, and some of them even brought their families to these protests, including their kids. That's scary. Like I said, one person in that crowd could have had the coronavirus, and they can spread it just like that, like wildfire. And here you are protesting. I get why you guys are protesting. I know people are frustrated. I get that. These are probably the same people who were hoarding toilet paper 2 months ago. I'm just saying. But in all truthfulness, you need to realize that you're taking your lives in your own hands by doing this, by yelling and screaming and you saying, I want my rights, I want my freedom, blah, 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 blah. But yet you're taking a chance because, like I said, it takes one person with the coronavirus. Sometimes they don't even know if they have it and they can spread it around. So if you guys want to continue to protest, more power to you. You want to take that risk? Hey, go for, that's your choice. It's your choice. And like I said, it only takes one person. Um, and it has been a fun, kind of an interesting week for everybody. Um, but it's been a kind of a weird week, and I'm sure this week will be getting weirder. The other thing I like to bring up is the country divided. Yes, this country is so freaking divided. All right, you know what? I'm just me myself. So fucking divided right now. It's unbelievable. Everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? No, and here's what I feel. This is what my own personal thinking is. We should work together. Drop the political bullshit, okay? Drop all the nonsense, and just we need to stay together and be and work. You need to do work together, and we'll get through this. And I know a lot of people have been saying now we'll get through this, but by God, we will get through this some way, somehow. We've gotten through worse. May I remind you, two world wars. We need to we need to stop the political bullshit, diffuse the situation, and work our way through it. That's it. It's that simple. 67 at gmail.com. You want to leave me a comment there? That's fine. Tomorrow I'll be on. I want to do a show tomorrow. I will do, and it's going to be not about politics. It's going to be about sports and the NFL draft, and maybe I'll throw in something else in there. I don't know, but it's all going to be about sports. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. There's a scary thought. Bye.